Hey guys, this is Saurabh Nahai of Mallbot Technologies, and in this video let's do a speed test comparison between the Realme 7 Pro and the OnePlus Nord. Now as we all know, OnePlus Nord's pricing for 8GB RAM variant goes all the way up to 28,000, whereas the 8GB version of Realme 7 Pro comes at 22,000 rupees. So in this video let's do a speed test comparison and find out the difference in speed and memory management between the two. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Here are all the specs of both the phones. Now Realme 7 Pro comes with 720G processor, whereas OnePlus Nord comes with 765G processor. And for this comparison, I am using 8GB variants of both the devices. Before we start, note that both the phones were connected to the same Wi-Fi network. There was no data or apps on both the phones except for what we will use in this test. No apps were running in the background, so with that out of the way, let's begin. Let's start with Twitter. And as expected, it's the OnePlus Nord which loaded the content first. Also do note that OnePlus Nord is on 90Hz, whereas Realme 7 Pro only supports 60Hz, so it is on 60Hz right now. In Instagram, did you notice what happened on the Realme 7 Pro? I know it's weird and I hope Realme will fix this issue. It was again OnePlus Nord with Instagram. Let's move to PUBG now. Okay, I know it's banned, but it was working while I was recording this video, so maybe this could be the last video where you actually see PUBG on any phone. Anyways, so as you can see, OnePlus Nord already loaded the game, but it took 7 to 8 seconds more on the Realme 7 Pro, which is way too much and it just never happened before, so let me open it once again for you guys. Okay, so as you just saw, this time it only took 4 to 5 seconds more, which is obviously better than 8 seconds. So up till now, all the apps opened first on the OnePlus Nord. So let's see if that changes or not in the future. Let's open Amazon shopping application on both the devices. Okay, so once again, it's the OnePlus Nord. Now let's move on to Amazon Prime Video. Alright, so no change, it is once again OnePlus Nord, but in small applications like these, the difference is very minimal. Now note that both the devices have Widevine L1, which means you can enjoy full HD content on apps like Amazon Prime Video and Netflix. Now one additional benefit that you get with the OnePlus Nord is that you get HDR playback as well in Netflix, which is awesome. Now moving on to Facebook, let's see who loads it first. So this time both the devices were neck to neck, so I'll give it to both. Let's open Asphalt 8 now. So surprisingly, Realme 7 Pro loaded the application first, so that's a shocker, although it was just 1 second difference, so nothing major. Next on my list is Temple Run 2. So once again, it's Nord, but a very small difference between the two. Also guys, if you have not liked the video yet, then do give this video a like and let me know which device I should compare the Realme 7 Pro in the next video. With Play Store, once again, same thing happened that we just saw with Instagram, so hope Realme fixes this particular issue. Anyways, next is Zomato, which I have not used for months now. Again, if you see, the difference is not much in these small applications, so that's nice. Also, if you would have noticed, I have only included applications that a normal user would use. So this test will give you an idea of day-to-day performance and multitasking with both the devices. Now strangely with Chrome, as you can see, the Realme 7 Pro loaded the content first. So that's kind of surprising, but yeah, that's how it is right now. Let's open Call of Duty, which is another major game. So let's see who loads it first. Okay, I think there is some issue as my internet is working completely fine, but it gave an error on the Nord, so let's open it again. So as you can see, OnePlus Nord shows the pop-up first, and it's been always the OnePlus Nord as I have done this test multiple times before finalizing this particular test. So if you appreciate my efforts, then do give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, back to the video. Let's open Google Maps, and as you can see, once again it is OnePlus Nord who loaded the content or the application first. So the last and final app on the list is Video Shop. let's speed up the clip that I have already on both the phones, and the clip is exactly same on both the devices. So let's export it and let's see who does it faster. So as you just saw, OnePlus Nord did it within a few seconds, and 7 Pro took approximately 7 seconds more than the OnePlus Nord to finish the same task. So this shows that 765G is definitely better than the 720G. However, the price difference is of 5,000 to 6,000, and I'll leave it up to you to decide if that's worth spending extra for 10 to 15% performance boost or not. So which one will you pick? Let me know that in the comment section. I would definitely love to see your comments. Moving on to memory management, I won't waste your time in showing each and every application because both did an amazing job by keeping almost all the applications in the memory, so no complaints at all with memory management on both the devices. Finally, here are the benchmark scores for those who are interested in the numbers. You can see this. Last but not the least, let's do a Wi-Fi speed test. Let's start with Nord. So the results are here, but now let's do it on the Realme 7 Pro and see who did a better job. So as you can see, the speeds are almost same, no big difference. Yes, obviously OnePlus Nord is slightly ahead, but it is a very, very small difference. So guys, that was a quick speed test and multitasking test between the Realme 7 Pro and the OnePlus Nord. Now let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section. Which one will you pick if you had a choice? Links to buy both the devices will be there in the description box. So do use my link if you have not purchased any of the devices. So just use my link, that will definitely help out the channel. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, then make sure you subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos. And if you appreciate my efforts, then do give this video a like and follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more updates. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. This is Saurav Nahar. Thank you guys for watching.